Because I'm good enough? I'm smart enough. Gosh damn it. People like me! Damn, they took away the flicking off emoji. I was just trying to flick GD off and it's not even there now. Maybe like they banned it or something. No clue. What's up, everybody? Got a few people here. Church of Four has to wash his non-existent hair. Maybe he has some little baby hairs growing in. I'm not sure. He has to be very gentle and delicate with them. So it might take a little bit of time, for him to do a good job. So he's busy. He's not going to be able to come up, and that's okay. It was just a request. And if he can't, I understand, Evil Terry, what's up? Rejected in favor of shampoo. Yeah, baby shampoo, because he acts like a baby, crying all the time. Whoopsie! I guess I said that. How do you say it? Please. Prestorgen. You're here. Okay? You are here. All right? You're still here, but you're not, technically here completely, because now you can't chat. Wow. I'm so mean. No, I'm not. So, Guido, what's up? Let's see. Tyler. Let me just see if I can do that. Yes, I can. Okay, good. Shelly, you are off your rocker. Buy me one and maybe I will be. Whatever. Dr. Remulac, did I say hi to you? Yeah, Happy Hippie has really nice hair. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. I like Gas Control Rich. Pretty good guy, Pretty cool dude. Pretty, loyal, comes around and stuff. And I think that's cool. I like that a lot. I just want to give a shout out also to all my members for my channel. Appreciate that. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here, obviously. What else? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bunny, the rescued bunny. Leave it up to me to go pick up some stray animals and try and save them and give them a better life. And I did, for those few days that I had her, meaning I don't have her anymore. So, but I will say this, guys, the place where she is like a bunny heaven on earth. I mean, she is completely and utterly in paradise right now as we speak. So, wow, it's just cool. I'm so happy because I was a little sad taking her out to this rescue home. And I thought, oh gosh, I'm getting so attached to her. She's such a sweetheart. And then when I got out there, there was this huge enclosure with bunnies and running free. And then the females were running free. The males were locked up in the cage, as some probably around this community should be, just for a little while, But when it comes to the bunnies, so they had to keep them separate because clearly they don't need, a whole lot of extras. But they do accept stray animals. Bunnies, but they're not going to right now because they're pretty much at their max capacity. But, just so ecstatic. And I love the place, I dream of having acreage and a garden, a whole bunch of cute little animals and everything, and, non-aggressive animals. and just live off the earth. Why not? Hey, what are you doing? So, another thing is that, like, I didn't want my bunny to be picking up old, bad habits and stuff from this one because she wasn't trained. But she was not a wild bunny, which was really good to know. I mean, I could kind of tell just because of the way that I was able to catch her. I mean, have you ever been able to catch a wild rabbit? Probably they're more difficult to do. So, Evil Terry, you know what? That's cool. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to judge, right? So if you want to go and eat a cute little rabbit who could be a companion to you, and who's very cuddly and loving, if they're trained properly, like mine, then you go for it. Then you know what I mean. Just bring your own into Olive Garden. Yeah, bring in your own rabbit, and then get you some of them free breadsticks. Buy a salad. Why not? Hey, you'd probably start something in there, start either a riot or maybe they'll start serving it, because it's an Italian dish. Hey, I could be. What's up? Oh, these girl. I like to call out people. I think it's great. I think it's a good look for me. I'm going to put the link down. It's for Shiva. I know he's washing his hair. It's been a couple minutes, so if he doesn't come in the next, 15 minutes or so, then that's all right. I'll just chalk it off to that was his choice, and he doesn't want to face me, and I'll just chalk it off to fear. Okay. I think everybody would agree with that. What's up, Vanilla Pat? Aren't you the one that was saying some evil things in Shiva's chat the other day? Wasn't Lauren? I said, okay, Lauren, this is what I'm going to say to you because I know you're in the back room. Only Shiva's allowed up. So congratulations on passing the bar. But I'm only allowing Shiva up today because I need to speak to him. It's very important. And, it's not about battling each other. And it's not about trolling today. I'm putting all that, aside by letting him troll. I'm not going to let him troll me. He's the troll. I'm putting that aside, hoping that maybe he wouldn't. ASMR, you most definitely are not coming up. I see you in the basement. Along with Lauren De Laguna. Okay. But this stream, if you can read, it's not that difficult to clearly see that, hey, Church of Four, you know what? It doesn't apply today. Okay. It doesn't apply. This is an educational stream. That's what this channel is about. It's about bridge building. And it's about conflict resolution. That's it. Shiva won't come when summoned. So I guess the audience is just going to have to accept all the vile things you said about me as, as your opinion. And how does that make you look? It doesn't look good for you. And I know you're all about your image and your brand. Okay. And that's fine. If you want to be put in that category that you only care about your brand and not, about any other channel owners, then that's fine. That's kind of a selfish look, but I'm not the one to judge. I'm only pointing it out from the outside in, kind of giving you guys a broader picture in it. Hey, Evil Terry, I see you. I also see you now. ASMR has left, and he's now in the green room along with the other two. Okay, Evil Terry. A few people are trying to come up, but the one person that I need to come up is saying that the rule number 1 is never go on a panel when summoned. Well, that's only if GD is around. And clearly you don't see GD, okay? You saw him earlier, but does that mean he's still here? All right. You saw him right here, but he may not still be in the chat. He may not be watching my show anymore. And that's a possibility. Because that is a reasonable doubt, right? Right, Lauren De Laguna? That is a reasonable doubt. If there's somebody in the chat at one point, then it's a possibility they may not still be in the chat. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is.
See, I mean, in Church of Floor, he may not be here either. But does he see the link? Yes, he does. He's being stubborn. Yeah, he is. It's okay. So, what's up? Congrats on your bar passing. That's awesome. I give you much props for that.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I know that you were really trying hard to achieve that, and it took some time, but it was well worth it. Well worth the wait, and well worth the. No, you're not blocked, Revel, and well worth the efforts that you put toward the studying to get it. So, good job.
Thank you. Yeah, it was definitely challenging, but it's done. So never again.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed by that. And if you think that I said that you weren't ever a lawyer, or you won't ever be a lawyer, somebody said that I said that, and if I did, then that I can't even apologize. I don't know if I said it, but people say crazy things sometimes.
Yeah, you said it to me. You said that I didn't.
Tell me what I said exactly, because I need to kind of know.
I told you that I had a PhD, like a Juris Doctorate. It's not technically a PhD, it's a JD, it's a doctorate. Right. And you said there's no way. How long did it take you? And I told you, well, it took me 2 years. It takes most people 3 years to do law school. And then you laughed and you said, no one's going to believe that you're such a liar.
Because usually people count the undergrad along with it.
When someone's asking you how long it takes you for your PhD.
Say like 7, 8 years. People say like 7 or 8 years, but you're like 3 years. I'm like, there's no way. You're no way, no how.
Well, then I took my undergrad. I did that in 4 years, like a normal person. And I got a math degree in undergrad. And then I got my Juris Doctorate. And then I took the bar and got my score embargoed. And then I took another bar and passed.
Fantastic. So what's the plan now? Are you going to work toward your own practice or something? Or are you going to work for the government?
Yeah, I have a job lined up with the government already as soon as I'm licensed. And that's just like a waiting game. So
an internal hiring or transfer, I guess, is what they'll probably do for you, right?
No, I have a job at a public defender's office lined up for when I get my license. So
one of these days you're going to get to go in front of a judge.
I already have gone in front of a judge when I was on a temporary license, but yep, I'll do it again.
Yeah, I have too, but I actually had a lawyer, so it's kind of a different thing.
Oh, that's less fun.
One of the it's bad. So, that's awesome. Are you going to be a defense? Or you're a defense, right?
Yeah, I do defense. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what's new with you? What's your beef with Shiva about?
Shiva is just it's just one of those couple days where there's a lot of misunderstandings and misdirections, and this guy knows all about it, but I'm not going to have him up too long though.
Hello.
Okay, that's enough. So he's a Brett supporter. I don't like Brett in the least bit, and I will say that.
Why don't you like Brett? What is it about Brett that you don't like? Is it the fact that he is toothless? Is it the fact that he has cheated on his wife, who's been very loyal to him and pays all the bills and has, done everything for him? What is it about Brett that you don't like?
Yeah, those are just a couple of things. There's plenty more, and I'm sure plenty more vile things he's done and said. the main things that I know, see, I didn't know about those. I mean, that's crazy shit. But the main things that I know about are things that have been done online, things that have been said to Paige, vile shit,
Yeah.
and things that images that he put up on his backdrop. He put images up of Rebel's his deceased grandmother with like all kinds of stuff on her eyes, just like
Yeah.
what do you call it? Like,
You know what though, Shelly?
not
I'm
these
gonna
things, but I
look.
forget the
I
word.
hate Brett just as much as the next person, but I'm gonna say this. At least he called out Tonic the other day and said what Tonic, and he hates Turtle Boy, and he said what Tonic did to Turtle Boy was wrong. Gotta give him credit where credit is due. At least he has like some boundaries. Some people in this community have no boundaries.
Yeah, I see that now. And I'm trying to set up some boundaries because sometimes I don't keep people at a distance and I let people in. So that's definitely something I'm working on at this moment. So, Terry, what's up, buddy? Huh?
Can you drop me back to the basement, please? I just want to hang out at the basement. Thank you.
No,
Bye.
you can drop yourself. I'm not doing it. So I'm trying to figure out, where do you stand with all this that's going on with I don't know, with Tonic and Shiva, and everybody's just got issues with everybody else, and I kind of like today, I mean, Shiva's not gonna come up, but that's cool. But I just wanted to go over part of the panel where he made a big deal out of something that wasn't even something. And you know what? Rebel coins it the best. He says it was a pre-crime. It's like, you were thinking about doing it, but you didn't do it. So now you're guilty.
Thought crime.
The same
Thought
thing.
crime.
Hmm?
Thought crimes.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, Minority Report is a great movie.
There you go.
That's your ringtone.
Okay.
Have you ever had noodle kugel? I'm having noodle kugel right now.
No. What is that?
It's like a noodle casserole that Jewish people eat a lot.
How about this? Are you going to represent Chile in the near future? Oh, I guess that's a no. Who's for
Chile? If Chile had a case in which the jurisdiction honestly was in Florida, or if I could find an attorney in a local area in which would be willing to allow me to wave on with them, then I would represent him if he wanted me to. Pro bono.
Brett for harassing women or making his friend here, Evil Terry, harass women, through force and coercion. Yes. So is that a crime? Because, if he's coercing you to be a certain way, toward people he doesn't like. I mean, how does that make you feel?
Indifferent.
So, okay. So what kind of, person doesn't have feelings? I mean, I see your cat.
He's a cat.
Like not, yeah, that's the answer, I guess. Wow. Next topic. What do you think of people getting angry at somebody and then taking it on that whole other level to where now they are getting people in trouble with the law or their jobs?
Yeah, it's lame.
I can't stand that.
Like I really hate Brett, but I don't see him doing that. I don't see him doing that. He doesn't do that shit. I mean, did he? I don't know. But like Tonic and shit, gone too far. Tonic has gone way too far.
I didn't want to say it. But now that you brought it up, you are absolutely correct. And there's some people who actually disavowed him, and that's this dude here on the panel. GD, definitely. And Shiva for a month, and a few other people for a month. That's the whole magical number. But do you think that they really did? Do you think that that's a real thing? You think that nobody? Okay, tell me. Put a one if his Discord is empty. Wait, put a one if Tonic's Discord is completely empty. See? Basically, my narrative is that there too. Okay, yeah, there are people in there. Okay, sorry, I get it mixed up. So there's people still there. Okay, you can't change everybody's mind and turn it. People want to be bad. Terry wants to be bad. The bad is good. All right, the bad is good. I get it. Okay, but I was in my 20s, like when I was bad. Now I know how to be civil and an adult and have fun without fucking dogpiling and doing this bullying shit. Whoa. Hey there. What's his name?
Hugo Boss.
Oh my gosh, Hugo Boss. That's a great cologne, by the way.
Sweetheart. He looks such a sweetie. Yes, you
He
are.
likes the sun. They need sunlight. They really, really do. Terry, I know you're just hanging out here, and I think that people are going to shun me for this, for having you up on the panel. Okay? It's almost as if, like, if somebody comes up, I just can't say no because I feel like it's rude.
Yeah, I just got diagnosed with CCLD.
I don't know what that is. Do you want to say?
Compulsive click link disorder.
Oh my gosh. Too funny. Compulsive link disorder. Compulsive click the link disorder. Yeah, Shiva, why don't you gain some kind of a disorder like click CCLD? You want to try that one? Hey, Naven Johnson. Hey, Naven, yesterday you were saying some things in chat, but you were talking to somebody else. I thought you were talking to me, and I kind of lost it for a moment, and then I regained. That was funny. So you feel like it's rude. You blocked me. I don't know who you are. Okay? No one knows who you are. So good luck with that. Cigarettes and the smell of... One precedes the other, though, I think. So, oh my gosh, how funny, Lauren. Lauren is not trying to be funny, but when she is funny. It's a Vital Prime is in there chatting again. If Tonic doesn't like you, you're the problem. Prime, do you want to know how many sock accounts that I had on you? And I decided to unblock you. But I already blocked like one or two since you've been in here so far. Shelly banned the word. I think I did. Yeah. So that's okay. I was going to ban cuck, but I didn't. I was going to do that the other day. I think that's like a curse word. Wouldn't you say?
Why are you banning words?
Hey, look, they don't do this kind of crazy stuff in your chat like they do in mine.
They do.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to keep it.
Ooh, I hear Shiva's going live now.
17, I guess.
Will you click link if Shiva goes live?
No. Mm-mm.
What? Why? How could you anticipate him to click your link if you won't click his?
Lauren, there's this thing called been there, done that. So I have already been there with him. And now I'm doing this. His name is in my personal panel invite title. So if he wants to go live, that's cool. I mean, that's what I was going to go over was the live from a couple of days ago between him and I. I wanted to go over it piece by piece. But that's cool. I'm going to shut it down then. So
Okay.
thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Terry.
Doggy butt.
She fucking dog butt porn bombed me. Let him come to you, Shelly. Never go to them. I mean, obviously, yeah, because like I set this up first. I'm trying to be the bigger person by going over it. And I do want to thank Rebel for all he's done and for being able to articulate what is happening better than I could. In other words, like there was something that he said, and I thought, wow, he gets it. Like, and he's able to express it better than I could. So, yeah, I just really, I really appreciated that. My thing is, guys, go to the source and also go after the people who are doing damage. Go after the people who are hurting others for the sake of revenge. He said a lot. That's why I was going to do a panel. He said a lot. He basically deflected about his own topic. See, he had a topic going, and I went on his panel, and then he turned the topic over onto me. He flipped it very, very quickly, and I'm pretty sure he did it for the sake of having a good show with controversy. And in the meantime, he totally discarded the topic at hand, which was extremely more important than what he was trying to fabricate with me. So that's what happened. Big dog. Yeah, Vital, you're a pain in the ass, dude. Well, that's very nice of you to say that. I appreciate that. Don't you dare, Cindy Renee. Don't you dare close this stream. Talk about the weather. Don't get bullied. She's so cute. I love Cindy Renee. She's such a sweetheart. See, she gets it. Cindy has been in the community quite a long time. She's played a lot of different roles. She's done the channel hosting or panel hosting. She's done going on other people's panels. She's been in the Discord servers. So she has made her appearance and made who she is well known. So for that, she never did quit. Well, she only said she was going to like 172 times. But after that, after not streaming, she hasn't said, I'm done, I'm quitting. Like, she doesn't say it. She takes a break. She doesn't say anything about it. So anyways, what else? I really did say that I was going to just shut down, for this, within 15 minutes and not really being, living up to my word if I don't do that. You know what I mean? People can definitely make changes in their decisions. Hey, Shiva, I see you're restreaming me. So here's what I have to say to you. All right. So since Shiva has so much going on, why don't you guys go over there? I don't appreciate somebody restreaming me. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you.